Hello. How y'all doing? Y'all, my phone actually cut off with that little live, but I really needed to be like only like a little bit of minutes. So I probably need to go and try to edit it, all that extra stuff off, and then figure it out. But in the meantime, y'all, I think I had a very interesting day. Um, I did. We just gonna chit chat about me and who whatever that comes on my mind right now because actually not really watching it. I'm looking at the news about the hurricane that's taking place in Florida. And y'all, I'm like a hop skip away from Florida. Hate to do. I'm like a hop skip away from Florida. So, and um, and I also have to be mindful because my mom might be like evacuating from where she's working. So I gotta be mindful of like, okay, you know, how long this might take my mom, or so I just, I'm very, I'm just keeping an eye open because y'all, I love hurricanes, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie, I love it. Like I'm in the process right now of, hanging up all my clothes and mopping up the floor because we're supposed to be getting some type of tropical storm on Wednesday or Thursday, but I want to be ready for it. I really do. Yeah, I don't know if I ever told y'all the cute name. The reason why I have this doo doo, right? My infant, and he was a baby. He always, um, he always found a way to have his little things like his little boo boos falling out. So that's the reason why I call him doo doo. And I swear, I think that's the reason why he don't like me. And I think I scarred him. He don't like me today, y'all. When I tell you that little boy don't like me, he don't like me. Like I gave birth to you, and you don't like me. And it's probably because I named him that. Like, doo. But but yeah, we had to stop calling him that because he was not answering to my nothing. Like even though his name is ever, he was not answering to anything. He just looked at you like you was stupid. Like, how dare you? Let alone, his name was Elba. Yeah, I can pick them. I can pick names. I tell you, I can pick them. Yeah, I thought I was going to like the new Beyonce, just naming kids just anything. English. Who names that child English? And then you get those people that's like so oppressed by the name. They be like, they're like, their name is Magic. Your son name is English? Yes. Sorry. Not England, but English. So, you got to deal with that. So he will never have any problems with his great his English teacher learning his name, okay? But y'all, today I went to my second job. My first job is magical compares to working at a dealership, y'all. When I tell you, the dealership you're dealing with, one, you're dealing with a lot of liars, and a lot of people don't. Y'all don't believe it. Like Jazz lies is like when you working at a job that people constantly lie. Jazz lies seem like a Dr. Seuss story, okay? Because these people right here, man, they lies be on point. Like, there's a difference between like lying to fake it mentally. So all these people have to literally fake it, and they're like everyday life. Because y'all, they complain about, oh my gosh, this job is this and this job is that, and then they was like, oh, this job, it gives me a lifestyle. Y'all, when I tell you, when payday is coming near, and when payday is not fast enough. Just by them wanting to lick the bag of the potato chips from somebody. I mean, they be like, "Are you finished that bag of chips?" Because they're not making money. I don't care what anybody say. No, they don't. No, absolutely not. You can't convince me that they make thousands of dollars. They broke just like me, y'all. And my second job, literally, if I didn't go back to school, my second job would just be like it is nails and feet. Yeah, I had to buy and my hair. I had to get a second job to maintain like my nails and my hair. Even though you won't never see, like, girl, did you just get your hair done? Yes, I did, but it's hard. It's hard for me to even try to fake it, y'all. I'm dead serious. At my office and at my job desk, I have pictures of people that inspire me. Like I have Coco Chanel on my because I'll be like when I'm doing my homework, that's my winning prize. That's my winning prize. Let's get a Chanel bag that I have the money always in that bag. Not like live money. I mean, I have that money. So if that bag cost me 3 grand. I know Chanel might cost a little bit more. That bag cost me 3 grand. I at least know I have 3 grand in my bank account. Does that make sense? Or a little bit more? Because I always say there's no point. I see when I tell you people be faking it till they make it, I'll be like, I can't do it. Trust me. I want some good designer pants. Not the pants. I want some designer shoes. Like I wouldn't mind getting like 3 or 4 Oscar De La Renta dresses in my closet. I don't know where I'm gonna wear them at in Fayetteville, North Carolina, Rayford, and Spring Lake. I don't know where I'm gonna wear it at, but I'm gonna wear it somewhere. You know, I'm serious. You like, girl, why? Yeah, I'm dead serious. Those surrounding areas, that's where I live around. So yeah, so I'm like, where we gonna do that at? Yo, matter of fact, I did say Fayetteville. I did know I was watching Just So Jazzy, and she did a series, like maybe multiple series that she was looking at Fayetteville to live, like relocate. And I was like, okay, okay. Basically, I'm saying, okay, that is a good thing, y'all. Hands down, that is so good that if she do relocate, because I feel like she outgrown not North Carolina, New York. She has nothing going for her besides her kids and their dad or the kids in the family. But I think she seems like she's stuck in a bubble, and I think it might be good for her, even if it's not in like North Carolina, or she feels like, I would even say like Maryland or Delaware, something that still got a little rough side to it. But I think she will flourish if she leaves New York. I personally think so. Because it seemed like, I feel like sometimes, like I was talking to somebody and I was like, sometimes some things can hinder you, and you think that that would be like for sometimes, like when women get out of relationships or they find themselves going back to the same guy, like me, it's okay. I'll learn my lesson. But right now I haven't learned it. Okay. But but when you think about that, like um you're more scared of like the unknown. So, and it's just like dating. Like for me right now, I'm petrified of the unknown. Like now life is not like back in the day we was reckless. Like I felt like I was in me and my club stomping buddy, we was reckless. Like a guy be like, yo, you want to come back to the house and we can just chill, and it don't have nothing to do with like taking off anything X-rated. We just literally trust that atmosphere. Y'all, I can't you can't trust somebody that you've been with for 10 years. You can't even you know, because they one day they want to flip on you. One day you might start not liking that person, and they'll flip on you in a matter of seconds. So, and sometimes it's easier just to say, "Where I'll be stuck with this," you know. But I'll be damned if I'm. I wanted to say I have some compassion towards Diamond about that situation, but nah, nah. Or Peach, nah, nah. They're in a different ball game. Sometimes some people, and I wanted to go back to like something else, but sometimes people, I've learned to accept this. A man and a woman can have an understanding that a man and a woman can only understand. I have to go for that. That's like my love model. So a lot of times some people might not um see what you see in a person as because they never had that understanding, or they never clinked to understand something. So now as I like think about like having conversations with certain people, sometimes you can have a conversation with somebody, your peers, like your age peers or older than you. Don't mean that everybody's wise. Like, because you were literally talking to fools, and a fool will talk you out of something because they never had to, they never dealt with it. They might have an easy transition. Sometimes some people, they feel like this might be their last time getting some patoonie, so they're going to marry the first one. Um, some people like a little toxicity, and they don't tell you that. Sometimes people really do like it. Some people like the fact that some women don't question. Some women, they get cheated on their whole marriage, and then there's some men that won't cheat on you during your marriage. They'll cheat on you while y'all dating, but they won't mistreat you. So I have to understand that. Like when I started dating again, I had to understand that boundary, like, because that's a boundary when you're like dating somebody. Like, you need to, how can I say this? You need to be as crystal clear as you are. You can't be crystal clear for somebody else. So if somebody's telling you something in your ear, they're not clear. You got to be clear with you and that person. I had to learn that. I learned that real quick. Definitely this year. I had to learn that, hey, Elizabeth, you got to be clear with yourself, and you got to be clear what you see, because somebody else will fog your whole mess up, and they're okay with that. They You'll be sitting there boo-hoo crying because some people don't understand what you want, and because they want something. For example, um I always hear people say, if a man don't take you out to see his homeboys and all this stuff, that he don't like you. Since when? Who dates around people? Who made that rule up? Okay, I want to know who made that rule up. Now, there should be a time and a place to do that. Yes, I do believe that. But when y'all getting to know each other and y'all not loveless, why do I need to be around your people? That's just me right now. I'm just asking that question. I could be very wrong. But why do I need to be around your people? Or why do I want to be seen? This is my love list with you. I don't get this often. This is not an everyday love list. This is, oh, I can get away because my kids are gone, or I can get away because, hey, this is can be our lunch date, or whatever the case is. I don't necessarily need to be around your homeboys. And how about this? How about one day we just decided that we don't like each other? So I'm in, because I saw one of your homeboys look really tasty. Y'all get what I'm saying? So I just think sometimes people have their own realisticness that they like to put on single women. Like, and I always say single women is because if you're not married, you're single. In my eyes, that's how I look at it. It's no right and wrong. We're not going to debate about it. It's just if you're not married, you're single, and that's just how I look at it. But y'all, let me ask y'all a question. So yesterday, was it yesterday or the other day? It was one of those days. One day I just could not get on YouTube. Not like that. I had schoolwork to do. So it was Sunday. I could not get on YouTube. I couldn't play on YouTube. So I'm assuming it was Saturday. Or maybe it was Sunday. One day I know I could not get on YouTube to like listen to anything. So in the meantime, as I'm sitting there, I noticed that Chris is near Jax while she's having this big fest. And I said it before. I was like, what man takes a woman serious that has to be like begging? Like, what man? How, y'all, when I tell y'all, there's a certain standard that you're supposed to have for your man. For example, um, your man lost his job, and y'all might need something, whatever it is, diapers, pull ups. There's a thing that people will, "Psst, hey, can I borrow $10 until I get paid?" Yeah, and I'm whispering because that's the idol. That's the ideal way of if somebody knows that y'all having a hard time and you don't want to put it in that man's face. Jazz don't have that same cool, and Chris is okay with that. He's okay with that. And when he sat at the baby shower, and y'all always go back to the story, when he sat at the baby shower and he just looked like he was displeased by the lack of stuff he didn't get. When he has said something about, man, this would be dope if it was a Nike bag. What the fuck? Are you kidding me? A Nike bag? Where's your Nike products? This woman had to call you on a video saying, I'm gonna see if he likes Puma. Because y'all couldn't really afford the Nike stuff. And that really made me wonder, like, what kind of mindset of grown ass man still looking at Nikes? And I know there's some men they like name brand. It's okay, but who puts all that focus on that? He does. But and I'm like this, Jazz. Go ahead and run. If you have to keep on getting on here begging, and your man has to sit here and micromanage you beg, like I bet you that's the reason why that ass was in the dark, because he was probably sitting there giving her cue notes, saying what to say next. Because he probably was like, "Girl, you sound like an idiot." But when I tell you, when I tell y'all this, when I tell y'all this shit was so funny. I'm gonna put it on my tab probably tonight, maybe tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow when I have a little free time at work. But there's like on her thing, the lady was like, it was like a picture, and she said, "Oh, that camera that you take in this picture looks okay that you can use, right?" And she's like, "Well, I told you yesterday that And I'm sitting here thinking to myself, like, Jazz, did you get busted by accident, dude? Like, Jazz had to she got busted. So she got busted. And I'm gonna tell you something. So she said at the beginning of the live, she said, I can't see the I can't see the what is this? The comment section because I'm on the back side. But she was reading the comments. Like, I'm like, really? Y'all doing them. So y'all see it. And then she's like, it don't even look like she's when she used the camera, because she said the backside. I don't know if y'all peeped that, but she's like the backside, she can't see the front side. So I'm like, okay, cool, right? Cool. But then you'll see her hit her hand and scroll like she's scrolling. So I'm like, but it's like eye level. So you ever have a camera on your laptop, you're looking down, you're not looking up. So for some odd reason, you're looking down because you see your comment section. But and then on top of that, you might even see us scrolling down. But typically our comments just scroll up when we finish, right? Cool. It is what it is. Sometimes I have to scroll down. But Jazz, I think she played herself. But y'all, when I tell y'all, when I did that skit, Jazz don't be coming on here talking about don't you do it to do. Don't do it. I promise you, don't do it. Don't go on here telling the people that somebody called your bank and your bank disactivated your account and send it to the wrong address because you're running out of options. That's all I'm trying to say. Jazz, you're running out of options. And I just feel like what happens again? What happens when YouTube say no more monthly checks? And it's not just YouTube that's going to stop. It's going to be like TikTok. You're going to have so many subscribers because TikTok's looking at, oh, people can make over 200 followers. That's all it takes. Because once upon a time, it used to be 100K that you was like, they was probably basically giving you the blue checklist for like, I mean, but it's very hard for, people to understand that this life is going to move without you. So Jazz, if you don't find you something quick, and this is not just Jazz, this is Diamond, this is Sky, this is Chrissy, this is Liv. If y'all don't find something that y'all can like hold on to, is yours. If it's education, if it's a trade, if it's a, a new avenue, that's going to leave you behind. It's going to leave you behind. Somebody right now is still thinking they can make music by, they still think they can make music because you know what? Something left their asses right there beatboxing. Yes, I said it. Somebody right now is still beatboxing and hitting their hands on trying to get a beat. Nobody will make music like that no more. Jazz, why you don't think nobody's not going to make entertainment like this anymore? Why you think somebody's going to start literally going to be like, what happened to soap operas? Like, we really break this shit down. What really happened to soap operas? Soap operas used to be like a radio. That's all they did was they played radio at like noon to like 2. Soap operas used to only be played by radio. It stopped when somebody said, hey, let's put this soap opera in TV. So what it did was it killed the radio. Killed the radio. Now the radio is playing, the radio used to be for sports and and this is real talk. Radio used to be for sports, news, and entertainment. Like I Love Lucy used to be on the radio. So what happened? Television. Television happened. Now we still have television like we still have radio. But what happened when something like you have real live entertainment at your house? Like you actually can pay people to entertain you like the kings and queens did, like with their little gestures and their little jokers and all that. What happens? Because, oh, I'm tired of television. I'm tired of this. What happens? Because eventually something's going to take place of social media. And they don't think that. They think, yeah, oh, I'm going to just get a big bag. I'm going to get a big bag. Girl, you better think outside the box. And nobody's not trying to see, and I'm sorry, nobody's not trying to see you cook in a dirty kitchen. Nobody's not trying to see you cook the same tacos and spaghetti. Nobody's not trying to see your house dirty. Nobody's not trying to hear that all y'all got problems. I'm sleeping with this guy today because that other guy, he's playing games. Who wants to keep on seeing a woman that keeps having babies? Nobody. So I really think that some of y'all need to start going to a community college and getting a trade. It's okay. Y'all, I promise you. But I don't like we can talk about this because I said we chit-chatting tonight. When I went to college, y'all, I'll still go to college. But only reason why I decided to go back to college really is because what if my job don't need me and my real 9 to 5 job don't need me? And yeah, they don't need somebody to run the office, but how things are going, they really don't need me to run the office. And what happens to jobs that we have good grades, such as some jobs for the the army? Because I always think that some branches might get cut. I know that we'll always need an army base, but what if they don't need all those soldiers and they can just hire robots and um, kiosks for everything? What if? So none of our jobs are safe, like absolutely not. Nobody's guaranteed. I understand that. And so I try to be very mindful and never to pick on somebody for their misfortune because you never know when you're going to be living at home, looking for a place to stay, looking for a new job. You never know. Um, you lose your car, whatever the case is. So I make sure y'all just know that I never will make fun of people's misfortune because hey, everybody can be I feel like everybody's a paycheck away from a soup kitchen. Okay, so I'm not saying homeless. I just say your soup kitchen. I at least know that you can get something to eat. Okay, but anybody is nothing is guaranteed. And when you have to come on here and you have to create storylines, um, you gotta create sympathy. You have to create a way to get something or gain something from somebody else. Yeah, it's time for you to find you a new hobby or a new um what's my book says, a person legend, a personal legend. You got to find your new personal legend. Because y'all, I'm telling y'all, people are people are giving up on people. Okay. And I don't know if y'all seen this story. I saw Shuttering King or King Shuckling. The story about the man robbing the bank with the branch. Baby, when I tell you I died laughing, not just on his commentary about it, I just laughed at the fact that darn, times are hard. This man can't even cock a gun. Y'all, he just he ran out of sources. He can't even get a gun. Yo, when I tell y'all that is funny to me, like he's talking to himself like, man, I gotta rob this bank at 3 o'clock. This is and then he's like, yo, I don't have a gun. And then he suddenly see a branch. He's like, man, you gotta do what you gotta do. But but y'all know what? What's so funny about it is like the only thing he can get charged with is robbery. Not a dangerous, not a lethal weapon. Yo, I want to know what if he gets on house arrest. Yo, I wonder if he gets on house arrest because I think they're not going to like send him to prison. Okay, he's not going to prison for this shenanigans. He's going to be on house arrest, but he cannot handle or carry a branch. Yeah, but seriously, that is so funny. Yeah, and oh, let me take these bobby pins out. Whew. But y'all, when I tell y'all that story right there made me laugh. Okay, that story made me laugh. Now that made me laugh more than those mud shots from those people. I don't. I'm not politics, y'all. So y'all don't. I won't engage into politics and all that other grand stuff because y'all, because it can be very touchy. I didn't know. Like some people are still mad at Trump. Like they are mad at him. Okay, you can't even say, well, when Trump was in office, gas was like $1. What? No, it wasn't. Like they be forgetting that gas was not $3 in they forgot. They forgot that bread was literally less than $2. They forgot. When Trump was in office, I paid $17 for a gallon of gas. No, we did not do. You over graduating. You over graduating. They be forgetting. We had y'all. When I tell y'all, I had a Forte, and I put $20 in my tank, and my car used to go up to like 400 and I want to say 440 or six. It was like 462 miles, y'all, with $20 in gas. I know, that was luxury. It was like 25 to fill it all the way up to the max. And y'all, when I tell y'all I put $20 in my gas tank, it was do like this. It's gone. It's gone. It's not coming back. You like, gosh, gosh. But in the meantime, I'm just thankful, y'all. I can be stable. I'm stable a little bit. Y'all, it's and y'all, when I tell y'all when I first found the heat wave of price winning, the was it the price of living went up. Like it didn't go up like the government, signed off on it, like typically they sign off on this stuff. This was like gradually. As when I went to I would say it was like, it wasn't even December. I think of last year. It was like October. And I think, my kids get home meals at home. So they make sandwiches and chips. When I tell y'all that thing, I was putting stuff in my buggy just like any other day. Chips, cookies, ice cream. Y'all, I never check my receipt. Y'all, I just, okay, cool. But when I tell you I studied that damn receipt, that's when I knew the limit went up. Y'all, I used to get mad when people used to, like, if I had to go shopping with somebody, they be reading the hell out of that damn receipt. Y'all, I'm dead serious. They be reading like the bottom, they would read it. But y'all, I felt reading that damn receipt that day, okay? I read and comprehended that damn receipt. And now I'm sick. Y'all, I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious. Like, I used to be like, I'll just throw the receipt in the bag, crumble it up. Do you need your receipt? No. Well, girl, bye. Who needs a receipt? Man, I'm like, give me my receipt, please. I keep receipts. I keep receipts like they're novels. Okay. Hello. Yesterday, this was 7:36. Why is it 1944? But y'all, it's raining here. I was trying. That's the reason why I was waiting for the rain, y'all. Cause I really like going to bed when it rains. Like, I love it, and it's at the right tempo. But y'all, what is up with people want to motivate people on YouTube? Everybody is a motivator, not realizing y'all. Everybody, let me get this straight, y'all. Everybody goes through stuff. We ain't perfect, but damn, you having nervous breakdowns every 3 seconds. How the hell you motivating anybody? Y'all, I'm being dead ass honest. Dead ass honest. Who who in the hell motivates people? I had a homegirl. We was out on Saturday. I went to Raleigh, and being grown, it's okay. Being grown, wear mini skirts, get your shoulders down, get you some high heels, put on some red lipstick, and you hit the streets with your homegirls. It's okay to do. You just being grown, you just want a little bit of male attention. Ooh, girl, what's your name? Sandy D, you know. And we went out and everything, and one of my friends, I know her secrets. Well, I would never, I would never talk to a man. Girl, stop. All those Nigerians that you suddenly start falling in love with. Girl, I swear, people be like, they be like, forgetting I know your secrets. Don't be trying to dig me down because your situation didn't work out. Now, it was like the worst weekend ever. Cause y'all, I had to like, that's the weekend I have to like not think of somebody, no, I had to I had to not think of him. I can't, and I wanted to like get rid of, the whole situation. This is just my personal life, y'all. And that weekend, it only made me wanting to call him. Girl, I wanted to call him and tell him what I was doing, why I was doing it, and I need you to act right. Just a Looney Tune. I tell you, I'm a Looney Tune at times. And I'm like, girl, you will get over it in your time, or if it comes together, it comes together. But y'all, sometimes you just need that guy or that girl. And if you're just to act right, just act right. Because I don't feel like I ask for much when I'm dating. I don't ask for much. I ask for me time, me time, me time. And me time, before we even do dating or anything, I feel like you should know that. And if I have to beg for it more than once, twice, I can't do it, y'all. That's gonna mess up my whole self. Like I have to be okay for my children. I can't be okay if I'm like upset and I'm sitting here hounding him to spend time or. So, and I think sometimes once you start dating and you start seeing, it's not about you. So it's not like, oh, self. It's more like, um, when I realized that the world got a better person than him, then they got a better person out of him. I felt like I just got the scraps. And a lot of times you can look at that and say, "Hey, he don't like you," or no, it's that could be the case too, or um, but it's more like I like myself better, and I had to like myself better. So yeah, so when I went out on Saturday, um, my parents, well, my dad came up, he watched the kids, and I came home. I came home decent. I didn't come back home like at 12 o'clock. I came back home decent. Um, but it's just the principle of sometimes your heart. It's not that you have to wait for somebody personally. It's not that I have to wait on anybody. I have um I have a different purpose. And sometimes I have to like understand that my purpose doesn't belong to being with somebody. And that's sad to really have to realize that. Like, damn, am I gonna be lonely? um, but again, like I told y'all before, I think I'm more petrified of meeting something new. Um, it's easier to date a old relationship. And y'all work, y'all clean. It can be everything that you dream of. But I think sometimes you just gotta be solo. And it's okay. I promise you that's the best feeling when you realize, yeah, hey, I gotta be solo for me, you know? Um, and then you gotta realize that you have a time of assignment. I think that's the reason why I always, I pick, y'all probably think I pick, I bully like Diamond. Y'all, when I tell y'all I do see Diamond flourishing, if Robert is not in her life, I see her flourishing. Like I really see it. But I have to realize that this woman only know Robert. She knew Robert since she was a teenager. So whatever he says is gold. And I get it. I promise you, I get it. I'm 100% understand that. But at the end of the day, you have to want better. And I'm sorry, you don't want better if you have to come on here and cry about somebody not picking you, or the landlord is not accepting your application because he don't want that many people living in the house. What it means is you probably got some type of um is there like, do they supposed to tell people your rental history, such as your writing ups or your inspection fails? Do they supposed to do that? I'm not for sure, y'all. So because it seems very odd for a landlord to say, "Hey, I don't want all those people in there." So, because you know what, I ain't even gonna lie to you. I took Robert off my list. Yeah, I'm sitting here thinking about that shit now. What do you hold up? How many people can I have on this list? Because it was a 3 bedroom. She said a 3 bedroom, so I'm assuming she has 3 boys, and a girl. The baby and the girl can stay in the same room, or her and the baby can stay in the same room, and the 2 boys can stay in their own room. So again, I'm trying to understand this shit, y'all. And this is really pissing me off because you're telling me that the man says too many people live with you. Now I'm trying. She said it in her that little video that she said. The man said that it's too many people. Now, children can be whatever it is. I don't know about y'all, but the ratio of children can be in a 3 bedroom house because one, the girl can always stay by herself and the boys can stay in one room. So I'm trying to understand that shit because I can see if it was like some goats and cows that was living in the house, or she had me moms and grandmas and 2 sets of grandparents sleeping in one bed in the living room, like Charlie from you know Charlie in the Chocolate Factory. But it wasn't like that. You don't have the Walton family. So again, y'all, and I'm getting really pissed off because you're telling me that you gave up a house because of Robert? Because of children, y'all gotta understand the rental people understand you have children. So the children won't be so many people. Yeah, I don't know if y'all understand that. That is reasonable. I see people with 3 bedrooms all the time with boys and girls. And I never heard nobody say too many people. You need to really think about not putting Robert on your lease. I'm sorry. Well, babe can do this. Babe don't do nothing. See, I at least say this. The guys I date, they typically have their own place. I got spoiled when I started dating, like real life dating. I got spoiled, y'all. I got spoiled. See, it used to be like when I dated in college, but I got spoiled. I got spoiled with guys having their own transportation in their own place. I got spoiled. That was luxury to me. But now, as I'm getting older, I don't want to go back. No, I need a man to understand rent is due on the first and our mortgage is due on the first. Um, yeah. And he needs to cough up that money. I cough up something. I always say if I ever dated, and I won't never change this. If I date, because I'm used to dating men with their own place, I don't want to pay the rent. I don't want to pay not one bill that he needs to survive and have peace. Now, my bills that I will personally pay will be to keep his home a castle to him. That means whatever entertainment he likes, he'll get. Whatever type of food he likes, he will get. Whatever makes him feel good about coming home, I will supply that. I will make sure, but he got to make sure I have a roof over my head and I have nothing to worry about. Yeah, I said what I said. Now that I'm getting to a certain age, that's part of life. Who lives on a grid? There's people that live on a grid. They blog about it every day, but I'm not dating grid type of people. I'm dating people that needs peace now. They don't want all that commotion and all that craziness. That's how that's how I'm looking at things right now. Y'all, I'm getting tired, y'all. So I'm about to wrap this up, y'all. But I was hoping for a little thunder, y'all. Beggars can't be choosy. I promise. Like, girl, you had the rain. Now you want some thunder. Yes, y'all don't understand. Y'all, when I tell y'all, before I leave. Um, right before COVID, like my kids had bedtime stuff. For example, um, my son English, he was my he was my antsy kid. Like he used to like Paw Patrol. He like Tiny Force. That was the Netflix show. I got caught up in watching that too with him. And he really didn't like PJ Masks, but he liked Paw Patrol. Y'all, I miss those days, y'all. I really do. Like, I wish I was there more. But and it is what it is. I'm getting teary eyed because I really wish I was there. I really wish I was there, and I wasn't. And when he misbehaved, and I used to be like, I need him to take a nap, I will put on Huckleberry Finn, the black and white one. And when I tell you, he used to cry. He was like, I don't want to watch Huckleberry Finn. Y'all, because he knew he would go to sleep. Because, he got a little bit older. And I used to tell him, I just need you to take a 10-minute nap. Just a 10-minute nap. He said, 10-minute nap, that's it. That 10-minute nap used to be like an hour and a half. So then he knew how to count. Okay. Somebody told him 10 minutes. How much was 10 minutes? And I couldn't do that anymore with him. So when he misbehaved, he would I'll put on Huckleberry Finn. And when I tell you he would sleep, he'll be sleeping like matter of like a second, like hands down, before they even get to like the next scene, he would sleep. And my daughter would, she'll watch Forensic Files. I should be a little bit scared about that. But yeah, she used to fall asleep with Forensic Files. And now when they got a little bit older, they use the black screen with the rain. Or when it's wintertime, we do the snow. And they fall asleep. I mean, I tell y'all, they sleep. Like people ask me when I had my baby, and the doctor used to say, how many hours did he sleep during the night? And I was like, well, I'll probably give him his last bottle at 4, and then he probably wakes up about 8 or 9. And it was like, what? You give him anything else? Sure, I was like, nah. But he's, like right now, he goes to bed. Like my Tyler goes to bed. Like when I see him like fussing at me and pointing his fingers, and he don't talk, y'all. So he'll grab me by my 2 fingers and try to stomp down the hallway and run in his sister's room and go right in her bed. I'm like, boy. But y'all was lovely tonight. Thank you, Desi and um Ebony Locks. Thank y'all for coming in and chatting with me today, y'all. I'm so excited. We might do a hurricane lockdown live, y'all. And please ask her this. Please answer my question for this one. If y'all get like another emergency lockdown because the C-19 is coming back or 23 is coming back, are y'all excited? Like, I'm so ready if they shut down schools, y'all. I always talk about this. I'm so ready because my mama might take my kids. Hey. So I continue to try it. When I tell you that it's luxury your mom got on your kids, like they won't even they'll go to school, but I can hear my mama calling me right now. Your kids are not doing that schoolwork. Oh my gosh. Put them on the phone. Y'all, I swear to God, I love my mom to pieces, but she does take the best challenges from my children. She does. She did online with my kids, even though she was working. She did online. My mom, and I think if I'm not mistaken, I think I was pregnant with my infant at the time. 23. He was born in 21. So no, I think COVID just stopped in not well, C19 just stopped. And probably like that September, December time frame, I was um I was pregnant. So my mom, she took the kiddos, and I love her for that. You know, I loved her for that. And girl, when I tell y'all, I'm so excited that if we might get another one. I mean lockdown, not necessarily sick. Y'all, I don't want wish nobody sickness. But if we get another one, I'm going to treasure it. I'm going to request my job to pay me because I need somebody to, take care of my kids. Hint, hint. But in the meantime, y'all, when I tell you, I'm gonna take advantage of that. Y'all, I really. So if we do have like a hurricane, y'all, I know this gonna cripple our town. Definitely if it gets bad. And not like in a bad way, like destroying and houses. And y'all, if y'all live in Florida or in any of that East Coast area that's about to get that rain, and I think there's something else behind there. Please get rental insurance. Please, 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 please. I can't tell people enough to go get rental insurance because this is not. You can you don't know if something's going to happen, so you can foresee it. um you can see it. You can like say, hey, this might can happen. So if y'all know that y'all need rental insurance at this time, please go get it. You stay in Florida, please get y'all rental insurance, get your housing insurance, cover your stuff. All it takes is about 12 hours for it to stay on for 24 hours. I'm not for sure, y'all don't. Y'all y'all can't pay for it after the hurricane, but y'all can definitely pay for it right now. So if you're knowing that you need rental insurance, go ahead and get it. Go ahead and get it. It will save you so much. And some rental insurance will pay for your food if y'all have, I think, more than 2 days of no power. Y'all go ahead, knock that out. Okay. We just need to start being more prepared for things and being able to. But y'all, I'm about to hit the hay. And just remember, tomorrow when y'all go into work, that somebody, all right, somebody use a butt plug to stop a headache. Okay. I don't know how in the hell that was possible. But just remember, you're going to have a better day than that person that went to the doctor in the 1940s and got a butt plug up something and to cure his headaches. Okay. Just think about that. Okay. So your day's going to be better than that dude that did not know he was going to get a butt plug to stop his headaches. Hey, it's in the history books. I don't know why they did that, but you're gonna have a better day than that guy. Okay, y'all have a blessed day tomorrow, and y'all be productive and be nice to somebody. Okay, remember that if you have road rage, instead of flicking them off, wave at them. They're gonna make them more shocked that they might hit somebody in the back, and you're gonna be on the other side of the road, dudes. Bye.